So what's good, y'all? Goldie is in the building. I hope that everybody is having a blessed afternoon. Thank y'all so very much for joining the channel. Thank you for joining the live. If y'all are just joining, make sure y'all smash that like button. I'm waiting for some people to join before I start talking about what I want to talk about. And when I do talk, I'm gonna make sure that I'm very fucking crystal clear around this bitch. You feel me? And I want to make it known because apparently I know what I'm dealing with now, and I know whom I'm dealing with now. And now that I know that, then I know how to address the situation. But I want to make sure that I talk to my people that support me so that they know what's going on, and also so we know what type of people that we're dealing with. People want to sit around this bitch and act like they felt so innocent. They don't know what happened. Blah, 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 when I know who was involved with what took place at my house last night. And I want to make something very clear around this piece. Like I do. And this ain't something that's going to just get swept under the rug. So I want to let that be known. Because I be on here every day and I express how I feel about people stalking my house. I don't care if you don't like what I said. I said what I said. I don't want you by my house. Period. You shouldn't be over here. Not one single day. I don't come to nobody's house and do shit. So you shouldn't be at my crib. You shouldn't be in the bushes. You shouldn't be in around. You shouldn't be around my window, my doors, my nothing. You feel me? And just wait. Just wait. Hold on. I gotta grab something real quick and then I'll come right back. Okay, so I'm back in the building. Let me make sure. Okay, I got enough. I was trying to make sure. Okay, so I'm back in the building. So what I was saying is, so let's talk about it, and let me turn this down. Let's clock the tea. So yesterday around 11:30ish. Now motherfuckers know what time I go live every motherfucking day, and this is the problem for me. Let me try to leave the curse words out so y'all can clearly understand and get the picture where I'm coming from. Everybody know what time I go live. Everybody know I go live around 11:30. So 11:30 around last night, people decide they want to play fucking a Western flick by my motherfucking window, right? And you think that shit is funny. So a couple of days ago, I had made a video post about how I just got new cameras. And I just talked about how I got my new cameras and that whoever is watching my house, your ass on candid camera. And you are. And I want to make something very fucking clear. See, this is one thing. Now I know. I'm dealing with corrupt not city officials, corrupt police officers. And that's not officers. There's just one officer that has been a pain in my ass ever since I met this person, this police officer where I worked at. See, I used to work at a grocery store. And ever since I worked at this grocery store, this police officer has been stalking the fuck out of me. And let me tell you what I know about you, since you want to keep fucking with me. Let me tell you what I know about you without me even having to pull cards or do anything. I know that you are responsible for unaliving several people within this community. Not just here, just in where we live, period. I know you're responsible for that. I know that you have blood on your hands, and you're mad at me because I called it out. I didn't say your name, because hell, I don't know your name. I didn't say your name, but see, you felt triggered by what I said. And so I don't give a fuck, because you shouldn't be doing that to citizens that ain't bothering no fucking body. And what really kills me, you got all these niggas out here murdering people, but yet y'all ain't doing a good job at catching them, but you want to stalk and harass people's house and set up fake shootings around their house because you motherfuckers is mad because y'all have a whole organization based on sex trafficking and all types of other shit in this town. And I'm mad at me. I won't play the sex trafficking games. You're not gonna sex traffic me. I'm sorry. I ain't one of them ones, baby. Okay, but let's get back to the lecture at hand. And so, what took place last night? Shooting by my fucking window, right at 11:30. So one of these tarot readers is involved in all this shit, and you know what's so crazy is you think you so funny, and you think you gonna get away with what you've been doing, and you think because you know some people in a high place that you good. But see, I know somebody that's higher than everybody. Okay, I know somebody that's higher than anybody, any police officer, anybody. I know him. You feel me? And I got him on my side. Okay. So with that being said, I know you know that, and I know you see that. Normalize not targeting people because you feel like they by themselves. I think I spoke this a couple of days ago. People always think because you by yourself that they could just do whatever the fuck they want to do to you. But you cannot. I'm not one of them. You cannot. And this ain't something that's just going to get swept under the rug. You know, and I really, really want that to be known. You don't do no shit like that. You don't come up against my motherfucking window and have a fucking shootout in front of my fucking house. Now, if it was an isolated incident, cool. I understand that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? I can dig that. I'm from the trenches. I've been in many incidences before where I had to duck or I had to run because they were shooting, because that's what they do in the shot. They do that on a regular. But what I would not have is motherfuckers swatting my house. Swatting my house because they feel like they can't make no money online. You making money should not depend on my channel, Pooh. Let's just put that out there. If you don't make money online, then I guess you're not a good tarot reader, and that you need to find another profession. You understand what I'm saying? You can't go around here trying to shake down tarot readers because you feel like you're not getting what you deserve. You don't deserve anything if you're stalking and harassing and setting up fake ass shootings at somebody's house. You understand what I'm saying? And until you do shit the right way, nothing is going to go right for you and whoever else is involved in this shit. I get that you don't like me. Cool. I don't give a fuck. Don't like me. Get in line with the rest of the motherfuckers that don't like me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's people that don't like you either. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has people that don't like them. But why the fuck you gotta be shooting by my window because you mad about what I said? I said what I said. Y'all are evil, and that's the truth. And then police intimidation. Are you trying to intimidate me? Let me know. I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and call my uncle and give him a call and see how he can help me in this situation. Because, like I said, my uncle is the police. Oh, you don't believe that? She just be saying things. She don't mean that. Okay. So I made a post. Let's jump to that. I made a post and I said that I had just got my cameras. Because the cameras I had at first, they didn't work that well. And they weren't no good cameras. So I ended up having to get new ones. So now I got new cameras. And the police trying to find them. That's what's going on. Because they watching me every day. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. This ain't one of them where you just come and start some shit with me and I'm going to argue back with you. I don't argue with the police. My uncle is the police. So I know how to handle the police and I know how to talk to the police. I was taught that by my uncle because he is the fucking police. Duh. You had whole sergeants and shit trying to get confrontational with me, accuse me of being passive aggressive when I was only calling to get some help. Okay, let's clock the T. I was only calling to get some help because I know there's a motherfucker had been stalking my house. I'm not going to let you stalk me. I'm sorry. This is not that. You feel me? And then you call the police, they don't want to help. Okay, cool. So I've made other calls elsewhere. The police don't want to help. Cool. They want to act like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And then I already know that if I do have any evidence of anything, of anyone, I'm not going to share with the police department down here because they have already shown me that they're inadequate and that they don't have the ability to protect and serve. They too busy trying to get paid under the table to do dirty shit to some of the citizens in this community. I will be going to the city council as well about everything that has been going on. I'm going to tell everybody that I can tell until somebody do something about it. You understand what I'm saying? But I won't be telling the police in this town because I know that there's some corruption that exists. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not showing anybody anything. You can look for the cameras all the fuck you want. You're not going to find them. Baby, when I set them up, I set them up when everybody was asleep. So that's why you didn't see me setting my cameras up. And you can look and look and look. You're not going to find them. I'm also finna get some lights put around here as well. So that if you do decide to commit any crimes around my house, that we're seeing in 4K what the fuck you're doing. Until I'm able to go otherwise. You understand what I'm saying? So this fake ass shooting shit over tarot. Bitches need to go get a job, like I said. I work too. I don't just do my tarot. I go to work too. I do. And I think that that's what people need to be focused on. You focus on setting up fake ass shootings by my house. But you're not focused on getting on Indeed and trying to get you a job. Look for you some employment. But I realize when people are bums and that's all they know is to steal, kill, and destroy for money, that's what they're gonna do. And they're a product of their environment. And then eventually they succumb to that shit. You understand what I'm saying? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I got guns, but you don't see me out here busting up out your motherfucking window and shooting around your window because you doing tarot and I think you better than me. Or I'm a dirty ass cop and I want to prove my point and then try to intimidate me and ask me where my cameras are. Okay, and then try to make me give you footage. You don't get to fucking intimidate me. I said what I said. I got my cameras, and that's what it is. All the rest of you motherfuckers got cameras in this community, so what's the problem with me having them? Because you committed crimes around my motherfucking house. That's why. I'm not interested in going to war over terror. There really is no reason to go to war over terror. It ain't. But I'm not gonna let nobody hurt me. I know that. I already got hurt before, and I already been through enough. And I'm not taking no more shit off of nobody else. And so this is what I've been dealing with. I've been dealing with corruption with the police. Then the police tried to get confrontational with me, and he seemed like he was trying to finna pull his gun out and stuff. I just bagged up from his ass like, okay. I bagged up, threw my hands in the air like, okay, I'm just gonna call somebody else because you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? These police be trigger happy. And I ain't talking about the police that came out here last night. I'm talking about the sergeant that I met with and how rude he fucking was to me. And then accused me of being passive aggressive when I literally was just trying to call and get help because my house is being stalked on the daily. You understand what I'm saying? And that's crazy to me. And then, like I said, when I seen him like reaching on his shit or whatever, I just stood back like, hell no, I ain't talking to your ass about nothing no more. You understand what I'm saying? And then have the nurse ask me, why do you want to file a police report? So now I know that they all working together. And so now that I know that, then I've contacted other authorities. I have. And I'm not saying that they're going to do anything, but at least people will know. And they'll know exactly who you are. So if anything fucking happens to me, you and whoever else is involved will go under the jail. Fuck that. Under the prison. Hopefully. So, I don't really like to make videos. And it's sad that I have to keep making videos like this because I just be wanting to focus on my channel. Because I know that I'm a really great reader and people see that. They may not say it every day to me, but people see that and they watch me and they are in awe. When people listen to my readings, baby, they get chills. Okay, that's a gift. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like me or not. Yes, I'm gifted. No, you cannot have my life. No, you cannot have my gifts. God brought me here for a reason. No, you cannot be confrontational with me and I'm going to do that shit back with you. I'm not in that place in my life, but I'm not going to let you hurt me though. That's for sure. I done took enough shit off of enough people and I ain't taking no more. So if you thought that you was doing something by doing that shit, watch what God about to do to you. You thinking I'm going to come out blazing gun? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. God gonna deal with you. And it's gonna be in the worst way. Because you are harassing somebody that ain't even thinking about your ass. And then try to use the police to intimidate me. I'm not intimidated. But I'm aware. And if anything, I'm just aware of what's going on and who's involved. It's just amazing to me how I said that I got cameras and then they do a fake shooting around my house. They claim somebody got injured or whatever. Oh, let's get this. Then tried to accuse me of shooting. Okay? They tried to accuse me of shooting. Somebody said, well, if you shot, then just say, look, let me tell you something. If I shot, the circumstances would have been totally fucking different. All right? And I don't want to have to shoot. I just want people to stay the fuck away from me. You are mad because I don't talk to you no more. You mad because You know you can't cross that bridge with me. You mad because you know I put money in your pocket, and a bitch ain't never put money in your pocket like I did. A bitch ain't never cared like I did. A bitch ain't done the things that I did for you. And you miss that. That's what happens when you fuck over somebody that is a good person. You don't get those that often in life. God might send you a couple good people. And that's it. That's it. I'm not going to be with somebody or be around somebody that don't have my best interest at heart. I can feel things about people. So if you ever think that you sat in my presence and I didn't read on you without cards, I did. I did. I did. And I know you didn't like it. That's okay. Stay away from me though. Stay away from my house. I don't know why I gotta keep saying this. I just don't know why. So all of these things have been taking place around my crib. Every time a bitch feel like she ain't making no money here on YouTube, they doing weird shit around my crib. And now that I have what I have, I'm glad that I have what I have. And like I said, I've contacted other authorities. I have. Because I have to. Because I'm dealing with something that's bigger than me. I'm not a police officer. You know, I don't have police credentials. None of that. When you take things this far, God is surely to get you. It was the time that it happened for me. You know, right before I'm finna go live. And excuse me. Right before I'm finna get ready and go live. Those people, those police officers was at my house until fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay? 3 o'clock in the morning. They say that somebody got shot, but I don't even know how true that is. Because I checked the blotter and I don't see anything about anybody being shot in this area where I live at. So I'm thinking that it was a fake incident. So I've contacted other authorities to deal with the situation because ain't nobody gonna swap my home and get away with it. Because that's exactly what was done. These people are so fucking desperate. How are you desperate? You're shadow banning me every fucking day. Every single day, you're shadow banning me. So people barely get to see me. What are you so mad for? You're jealous. That's the only way that I see it. Whoever has been doing all this shit, they jealous. You so jealous that you is staging fake shootings around my crib. Right? Right? Fake shootings around my crib. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. But these people act like they so innocent. They act like they never do anything to anybody. And then when they send they fake terrorists to get online to make money, they shadow ban me. So don't nobody see my channel. Don't nobody see what I'm doing. And I ain't mad about it, but it just shows how jealous people be. You know, you're that jealous that you're shooting around my shit. Like I'm supposed to be intimidated by that. And then I want to know more about what happened with the person that got shot, so they say. Right? If this person got shot, why isn't it on the police blotter? Tell me that. Tell me that. Just riddle me that real quick. If that's the case, okay, why? Just why? Why is there nobody on the police? Why is this incident not on the police blotter? Because it was a fake ass shooting around my crib. That's why. Because somebody is desperate for money. Somebody is greedy. You know, greed is one of the 7 deadly sins. I can't name all of them, but I know that greed is one. I know that gluttony is one. Okay? God don't like that. He don't like that. So at this point, what happened when he stepping in? Because God said he's stepping in. He already done stepped in. And I feel like that's why people are upset. Because God done gave them the whooping of their life. He done gave them the whooping of their life and they don't like it. Because you don't fuck with somebody that's innocent. You don't fuck with somebody that's minding their business. That's evil. And if you can't make money online, then you should go get a job. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to shadow ban me and set up fake shootings around my crib. Because now I done called the authorities. And I ain't talking about the FBI. I called them too, though. Okay? And they pointed me in another direction. And so now I done called them. This ain't something that's going to get swept under the rug. Not at all. Like, I am fucking livid. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I am livid because it's just like, it don't make no sense to do some shit like that. Oh, I don't like her and I don't want her to make money online. So I'm gonna set up a fake shooting by her house. And it's the bitches acting like they don't know who did what for me. Okay? Acting like they care so much when a bitch don't even give a fuck. I don't need them. I don't need you to care about me. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But don't act like you don't know what's going on when you know exactly what's going on. Because y'all all a part of it. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't appreciate that. Not one bit. Because I don't pop up at nobody's house. I don't give a fuck. If I do get shadow banned, I'm not finna bust up at nobody's house and start shooting. I'm going to get on here the next day and hope that some of my people join me. In which none of my people be joining me because I'm getting shadow banned every single time that I'm on this bitch. You feel me? Every single time. As soon as I get on here, I'm shadow banned. And it be these jealous ass men too. How you a man and you jealous of a woman? What the fuck? Is it because you want to be a woman? I'm confused at this point. You got people jealous from all over. Like, what the fuck? Jealous from all over. From old bitches to young bitches to gay dudes. All types of motherfuckers got an issue with me, honey. I ain't never met them. I ain't never said a single word to them. Don't know them. They just got a problem with me because I'm me. You feel me? But I don't know them. But I had to figure it out. The problem ain't with me. The problem is in themselves. And they see something in me that they wish that they had in themselves. But if they just look deep down, you feel me? And change their motherfucking life, then maybe things will be different. But as long as you're trying to kill, steal, and destroy people, nothing good will come to you. Ever. You will always have to steal, kill, and destroy to get what you want. And eventually, that catches up with you. Because every time you do something to steal, kill, and destroy someone, you ain't doing nothing but racking up your karma. In the end. These people real life trying to kill me and destroy me because I'm me. Just because I'm me. Because I said what I said and I still stand on what I said. I meant that because you don't get to talk about me and I don't say shit back. I be quiet majority of the time. I don't even say shit. I let bitches say what they gonna say. But it's just some shit that I can't ignore. Especially when you lying on me. That's just evil. You talking shit about me on your readings and you think I ain't gonna catch up with that shit? I heard what you said. And a lot of shit that be said, I take a mental note of it and then I just keep it fucking moving. Cause don't nobody do shit for me. You understand what I'm saying? So when I got something to say, it don't even be mattering. Real shit. Cause a motherfucker don't pay my bills. A motherfucker don't do anything for me. So I'm not gonna waste no time arguing, going back and forth. People are jealous on here because people support me. Oh, they got so upset about King Von reading. They got so upset about that. And did y'all notice how they tried to change the topic to T Hood when I spoke about King Von? Because they know they full of shit and what I said is the truth. The truth hurts. It does. And you can't handle the truth. I am a truth teller. So if you are one of those people that like to be lied to, you don't want to hear the truth, you're desensitized to the truth, you live in a fairy tale fantasy ass world, this definitely ain't gonna be the channel for you. And I mean that. And so that means that if you don't resonate with anything that I'm saying or anything that I have said or anything that I say on any reading on any channel, then you shouldn't be watching me ever one in a single day. For one, you shouldn't. They thought that shit was funny to have fucking shootings around my crib. That shit ain't funny. What if I just come to your crib where you stay at with your nice little family and I just start busting around your crib? Somebody's gonna come out and start shooting, right? Right? Okay. So I don't know what makes you think you can do that over here. And what's so crazy, it caught me off guard because I was sleeping. I wasn't even finna go laugh. But once that happened, that woke up out of my sleep. Accuse me of doing the shootings. Hold on. Okay, my bad. So, like I said, fake shooting around my home, police involved. I think the ex is working with the police. And the reason why I say that is because you don't get 6 months probation on aggravated assault, especially when you have a rap sheet that's as long as a scroll, especially when you've served federal time before, especially when you have other charges that are the same kind of charges. So you have aggravated assault on other people too. Okay. So how the fuck did that person get 6 months probation? Yeah. So that's crazy to me. And to be honest, I don't even give a fuck. I just want people to stay away from my crib. That's it. I don't care if y'all can't make money online or none of that. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. It's 50,000 other tarot readers on here that do the same thing that we all do. Okay? And at one point, it's so funny to me because when I did start doing my little readings, they were so upset about it then. She shouldn't be doing readings for money. That's not spiritually ladylike. That's against spiritual law. She not supposed to be reading cards and getting paid for it. Until I said, well, the California psychics do it. Miss Cleo did it. Until I said that. You understand what I'm saying? So at first, I was a fake tarot reader. At first, it's she a fake tarot reader. She shouldn't be doing readings for money. It's against spiritual law. At first, it was that, right? Then they started to see that it generates some revenue. Then all of a sudden, then slowly but surely, everybody that was talking shit about me doing these readings, all of a sudden started doing them. But didn't you say that taking money for spiritual readings was against spiritual law? You said that, right? Oh, okay. But it's so funny that now everybody and their mama is doing that. But for some people, for some reason, people want to scrutinize me for doing something that I've been doing all along. You understand what I'm saying? And when I moved into this town, I was doing that before I moved into this town. I was doing my readings before I moved into this weak ass town. Period. And I'm not going to stop doing it because I moved here and you feeling some type of way because whoever you got going against me ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. Because when you just do, I told you, when you're just doing readings just to go against somebody else, there ain't no blessings going to come from behind it. You feel me? Oh, well, I don't like her, so I'm gonna go against her and I'm gonna get all the readers I can get to go against her. I'm powerful. You need to know that. I'm not God. And no, I will never try to be. I'm not God. But I know I'm powerful and I know that God gave me the gifts that I have. I don't even need no cards. That's the crazy part about it. I don't even need no cards. You spend 60 seconds in my presence and I know everything that I need to know about you, no matter who you are. So I don't need no cards because I have the gift of discernment. And that's something that a lot of people don't have. That don't make them less than. They got other gifts. But see, people too spend too much time trying to steal what other people got, even if that means taking them out. Even if you take me out, you still won't be on my level. And that's on bottom line. All this over tarot. Fake ass shootings by my house over some fucking tarot cards. Because a raggedy bitch feel like she can't make no money when I'm online. That's an insecure ass bitch right there. And nigga, because it be these blogging niggas too that's greedy as hell. Sitting on live for 9 fucking hours talking about send me a fucking cash app because you talking about somebody else's business. But you want to come over here judging me. Like, come on now. Y'all done took shit completely too far. Now I don't have to get some other people involved. And that's what it is. I have to get other people involved. Because motherfuckers want to play police ass games and think because they have family members and friends in this police department down here that you're going to use that shit to your advantage. But I got family too. And my uncle the police too. He just ain't the police here. But I'm pretty sure that if I call him and let him know that these police down here trying to fucking kill me and hurt me and then use my ex and all. Nah, we ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that. None of that. I'm going to go in and give him a call tonight. And I hope he answers. Because I need to talk to him. And see what he think and see what he think I should do. And how he can help. Because I know he got friends in this state. I know he does. I know he got friends in the state. My uncle, he a big deal. He's a big deal. and he travels and he knows a lot of celebrities as well. He's security at their concerts. So while you celebrities doing all that extracurricular ass shit, you don't even know my uncle just might be at your concert. Front row protecting you, bitch. You feel me? And you don't even know it. But that's what my uncle does for the people that really feel like, and I ain't saying he gonna be my savior, but I know that he could point me in the right direction if he can't help me directly. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, it's all good. Just know that you ain't fucking with your average. Know that. And playing them police games with me and playing that shit about my house because you mad over terror or you mad about something I said shit. I ain't said shit, to be honest. Well, yes, I did. I talked about a bitch and told a bitch to keep my fucking name out her mouth. And I meant that. Don't say shit about me. That still stands. That's not gonna change. Because I don't speak on none of you hoes. Ever. I don't even talk to nobody. And I like it that way. People be mad when you be comfortable in your own shit and minding your business. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry that my peace hurts you. I'm sorry that me being peaceful and me smiling every day hurts your soul. I'm sorry that you are such a fucking stalker that you can't stop watching me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I can't stop being myself to appease another person. I can't stop doing what I'm doing because a motherfucker decide, oh, I don't like her. I don't care. I don't care. And so if you thought that shit was funny, watch what God does to your ass. Excuse my French, God. Watch what he do to you. Because all this evil shit just don't make no damn sense. It just don't. People done took shit. They just don't know an end. They don't know an end to their bullshit. It's just more shit and more shit. Well, I gotta prove my point. I don't like cuss so da 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 da. And watch what God finna do to you with what you just playing. You wanna make me feel unsafe. God finna make you feel unsafe. That's facts on facts. And so I wanted to go live and talk about this. Even if they shadow ban this too, eventually y'all will see the video. Eventually you'll see it. But they definitely gonna shadow ban it. And look, God said they can't hide no more. Somebody's an Aries woman. God said they can't hide no more. They can't hide what they've been doing. They're going to be found out. It says any more dark magic they do will result in their deaths. And they thought that this was funny as hell what they did. Somebody was told no and told not to do this here. I started pulling me some white cards because I want to know. Somebody having relationship problems. I also heard somebody arguing the night previously before. Somebody is into some eyes wide shut type of shit and tries to use reverse psychology. So all that went on, and I'm pissed about it. I'm not gonna lie, because people just be taking shit too far. Like that's beyond far. So now I've called them people because I'm tired. It says a Cancer woman is spiritual. This could be a masculine too, and a Leo. Yeah. Period. Like people are weird as hell. So that's why I stay to myself. That's why I don't be communicating with nobody, period, about nothing. And let me tell you what they got upset about. So let me just make this clear too. I don't want to date nobody. Okay? I'm not interested in dating, having schmecks, having a friend, a buddy. I'm not interested in any of that. So please, if you see me in the streets, I'm cool on you. You feel me? I'm cool. I'm good. So they tried to send like, this is what they do. They'll try to send a man toward me so he can like come to my house and get in my business and all of that. Once I figured that was going on, I just stopped talking to niggas, period. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know everybody and everybody is involved with everyone. So I'm not interested in dating anyone in this town, period. So I block people. I blocked some people's numbers too. Don't call me. Don't text me. I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not interested. That's one way that you're not going to be able to get in my business. You know, so just stop sending your friends or your friend of a friends. And I'm not interested in none of them. And that's on period. Then to be shooting a rifle by my motherfucking house. Okay. All right. I know one thing. God don't play. He do not play about me at all. Because he just know I be chilling. And he just be knowing that people be just on bullshit. God know when you living right and when you ain't. And when you not living right and he take his hands off of you, then you feel some type of way. That's what happened when you do dirt. That's what happened when you evil to people. That's what happens. God do not be playing with people. Not about me and not about anybody that he protects or he chose. Ever. So if you thought that shit was funny, we gonna see how funny it is when this energy that you done sent toward me hit your ass back. We gonna see if it's funny then. And even at that point, I'm still not gonna laugh. I'm still not gonna laugh at you. Because I don't get a kick out of hurting people. And I don't get a kick out of other people getting hurt. I just ain't built like that. But if you trying to hurt me, come on now. You know what I'm saying? But just wait. When that energy returns that you put it out on August 12th. Remember that day. Remember that day. And remember what you set up on that day. Now, I'm not going to sit up on here and tell y'all who I called and what I did. Now, I did say I called the FBI, but that's been well known. But I did call other authorities to get involved in this situation. Because I will not be intimidated because I decided to get cameras from my home. And there are people around my house committing crimes. I will not be showing my cameras. None of that. Because I feel like I'm being intimidated by the police. And my ex. And I'm not going for none of this shit. So you can shadow ban me. Eventually, they gonna see my video. Eventually, they gonna see it. Just like right now. I went live. And the grown man business dude went live with me on purpose. It's okay, sir. You're not a grown man, though. Know that. Because grown men don't attack women. Something wrong with you. But you know, I'm going to let God handle you, too. With no problem. People be thinking that you playing with them until they get that knock at that door. Until they get the motherfuckers surrounded at their crib saying, come outside. People think you playing with them. I'm not playing with them. I don't give a fuck if you know people in the police department. I know people too. And look, and if I don't know, I'm going to get to know some people so they can help me. because I ain't getting no help in this town. And I'm tired of all this shit going on around my motherfucking house and ain't nobody doing shit about it. I know somebody trying to take me out. Baby, God got me. God got me. And he gonna continue to have me. And I know this. But I know one damn thing. I'm not finna be intimidated because the motherfucker feels some type of way about tarot. Now, I've been here how long? I've been on YouTube for shit, almost 5 years. I've been on here. And I'm not finna come down off of my shit because a motherfucker feels some type of way. Fuck all that. And fuck you too. You feel me? The long way and the strong way with a sick dick. That's how I feel about it. Because who is you to come and shoot shit by my motherfucking window because you mad about tarot? Go get a job. It's not hard. Just like I went on Indeed and got me a job. And I've been had my job since May. I just got laid off for a little while. Okay? And they was talking shit about that. Oh, she quit her job. No, I didn't, bitch. I was laid off. Now I'm back at work. And what's the problem? Now you need to go to work. Because doing this fake ass shooting shit around my crib, baby, that's for surely to get you in prison. And it ain't gonna be by the police department. It's not. It's not gonna be by the police department out here. Them real boys gonna come get you. Because this just shit don't make no sense. And if the police working with them, you need to just go ahead and leave me alone. You need to go ahead and solve some murders. Solve some murders around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Go deal with some real issues. Because I'm not an issue. I'm only an issue because you keep watching me. I'm only an issue because you keep stalking me. Now I see how so many black women, African Americans, women get unalived and get taken out. Now I see, because of people like you people that target people, harass them, stalk them, hurt them, try to set them the fuck up. Now I see, and I'm just wondering, like, why do all these women get killed? Because people be in their bag, and people be jealous of you because they fucked up and down on their luck. Because they done been doing shit to people for the longest, trying to steal, kill, and destroy people, and have killed people before. But then wonder why they're not blessed. You don't know? You don't know why you're not blessed? Because you out here doing dirty shit to people. That's why. And you ain't gonna never receive no blessings like that for as long as you're doing this. Every single day. It's gonna be hard for you. Every day. Every day. There's no good life in hurting and killing people. There's no good life behind that. There's no fairy tale ending behind that. None of that. Swatting my house with a fake ass shooting. Oh, that was like the cherry on the top. That was like a cherry on the top. And like I said, this is my main thing. This is my thing. If somebody got shot, why wasn't it in a police blotter? That's what I'm gonna keep going back to. If someone was shot, why isn't it in the police blotter? Tell me. Somebody tell me, please. I need to know this. Because they said somebody got shot, right? Baby, it ain't been no reports of nobody getting shot over here. You feel me? Y'all staged a fake shooting around my crib because y'all jealous over tarot. And that's what happened. And y'all also jealous of me, period. And then try to send a dude in. Like I said, I'm not interested in dating nobody else in this town. I know what everybody's all about now. Stealing, killing, and destroying people. Because they're miserable with themselves. And everybody you talk to in this town down there, they miserable. They got some weird shit going on. You know what I'm saying? You really can't associate with them because they got some weird shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Just weird as hell. You know what I'm saying? But to do that shit right before you know I'm finna get ready to go live, and that's how I know it's the people that live in this area that's involved too. Because everybody watch my house and everybody know what the fuck I got going on. And I'm not stupid. I told you, I'm from the hood, just not your lame ass hood. You feel me? I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So let's clock it. It's the motherfuckers acting fake concern for me. Oh, that really happened? Knowing damn well who the fuck they set up to do that shit around my crib. That's some miserable ass shit. I don't like us, so we gonna do this. Okay, and watch what God finna do. He finna stomp all on your motherfucking head and neck. Watch what I tell you. And people be laughing, oh, her God's not gonna do anything. And then, bah! He hit you with the woo. Yes, he did. And then you be upset with me like, she did that to me. She did it. She did her witchcraft. No, I didn't. I prayed to God. I got on my knees and I prayed. And when I got on my knees and I prayed and I asked God to help me, that's exactly what he did. And so that's what that was. And that's also karma, too. You mean, you evil. Like, God is going to take care of your ass every day of the fucking week when it comes to me. Every motherfucking day of the week when it comes to me. Is it raining? Oh, yeah. All this fast riding down my street and all this extra shit. I'm just watching all this shit. Lame ass. But like I said, yeah, come on. But like I said, you know, people been doing the most around my motherfucking crib. And I ain't going for that shit. And so there is an investigation as to what happened last night. It surely is. And all I can say is pray about it. That's all I can say. I don't even need the police department out here to investigate nothing because they've already shown that they're inadequate. And then, like I said, with the when I called and I tried to report the stalking, and the sergeant was arguing with me, trying to argue with me, and I'm looking at his ass like he crazy. Then look like he wanted to pull for his gun. Oh yeah, you trigger happy. You looking to take somebody down. You looking to shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I know that there has been a lot of police shootings out here as well. So that's how I know there's some corrupt shit going on down here. I'm not here to pop your top on the corruption that you had going on previously, but I am here to protect myself. And so if you're fucking with me and you work for the police department, then baby, I gotta call somebody else to help. Because I'm not bigger than the police. And I know that. Because shit, I ain't gonna say I was raised by one, but my uncle was around me a lot, so he taught me a lot. And at the end of the day, I know how to address the police. So I'm just not one of them ones where you could just start shit with me and I'm gonna argue with you or act a fool or talk shit. I know not to talk shit to the police. I know that. I was taught that. You understand what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna get that out of me. I'm not gonna give you the chance to pull your gun out on me. No, I'm not doing that. I know I'm not bigger than the program, so I have to find somebody that is. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I've been doing. Finding somebody that's bigger than the program that can shut all this shit down. And I think I'm on the right track. I do. And I'm not going to sit on here and say who I called, why I called, none of that. I'm just going to let them handle it. Because apparently I'm dealing with people that think they big and bad. I'm dealing with people that that are in high places. So, okay, I may not can deal with you, but I know that there's somebody that's over all of this shit and they can deal with you. And they can assess the situation. And so I'm going to let that happen. Because when you're coming to my domain, my humble abode, and shooting around my shit, you feel me? And then trying to intimidate me because I said I got cameras and then try to make me show you my cameras. I'm not showing shit. to anybody or any entity that I feel that is corrupt. Nah, I don't do business with dirt balls. I'm sorry. I don't do that. And I'm not going to start today. So what I think I'm going to do is, I will say this, I think I'm going to call my uncle because I feel like he could point me in the right direction, and I know that he can tell me what to do because he's the police and he know. So I'm going to see, hopefully he answer the phone or he call me back and let me know, how I can handle the situation because this shit is just too much. I can't even live in my house and mind my business. Yeah, I said what I said. I don't give a fuck. Those are words. You don't come by my motherfucking house shooting around my house because you got hurt by what I said. Stop fucking watching me. Then your ass wouldn't be hurt. Or you wouldn't feel some type of way. You bring your ass over here every fucking day. Every day with that miserability shit. And I feel it. Because I'm a spiritualist and I can feel people's energy. You miserable. You keep riding past and riding past and riding past. Can I just keep riding past your shit? Can I? Huh? I don't think so. You gonna get to wondering why the fuck is this car keep riding past my crib? Why do they keep doing that shit? You gonna wonder. Hold on. But you gonna wonder. You gonna be like, who the fuck? Why the fuck this car keep riding past my shit? I just want people to really think in terms of what the fuck they been doing. Because people really be doing some fucked up shit and they be thinking that they right in the fucked up shit they doing. You not right. You wrong. I don't give a fuck how the fuck you slice that shit. Slice that pie. At the end of the day, you wrong. I can't bust up at your crib and get the bus in my shit. I could do that. But baby, I ain't heard about shit. I ain't mad about shit. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. People be mad at you because God take care of you. Well, if you had God on your side, then you might feel the same way too, but you don't. And you chose what you chose. So, that's what you get when you deal with the other side. How she blessed? How she get this? How she get that? I already really ain't got shit. Yeah, I got a place to stay. Yeah, I got a little job. I ain't got a vehicle. But that's because my L's is fucked up. And I still ain't handled that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still haven't handled getting my license together and all that because I can't. Because I have to focus on this shit. Me getting stalked on a consistent fucking basis. I can't even focus on the things that I want to focus on because I can't even live in my house without being fucking harassed. You understand what I'm saying? I can't focus. Shit, sometimes I can't even focus on work because I always got to watch my back. I shouldn't have to watch my back because a motherfucker did some shit to me. I could see if I did something to somebody out here. I could see if I bust your tires out, I hurt you, I shot at you, whatever. I ain't did shit to nobody. I don't even really go outside. That's the crazy part about it. I don't even really go outside. I might have talked shit online. I don't give a fuck. All you bitches talk shit online. All of you bitches talk shit online. And you niggas too. And they ain't be trying to send your subliminals. You ain't got to send no subliminals at me. You feel me? We could go live together. I been said this, but don't nobody want to do that. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. I don't have beef. You have beef because I'm a good tarot reader. And you spend your whole life trying to stop people from supporting me. But then have the nerve to be upset when I make some money on here. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? You're not in control. God is. And I think you see that. And I think that's why you upset. Because God is in control. And he gonna always be in control when it comes to me. Because that's who I answer to. Whether you like it or not. Oh, people that always say they love God, they this, they that. Baby, I don't go to church. Not one single day. I'm not saved and sanctified. Let me make that clear. Hence why I read cards. I'm not saved and sanctified, but I do have a relationship with him. And ain't nobody on this natural green earth gonna make me feel bad about having a relationship with God. Maybe that's what you should focus on. And then maybe your life will get better. And until you do so, it's not gonna get better. Well, I don't want to believe in God. That's fine. That's on you. Go on about your business though, because you ain't my kind. An angel can't sit with a devil. And when that was allowed, what had happened? Everybody know the story. Everybody know the story. God got his children, and so do Satan. And Satan's children been at play. But now God got to step in. Because y'all done took shit too far. That's all I kept hearing his spirit tell me last night. They took this too far. They took it too far. I warned them. I warned them. I warned them. I warned them. This all I'm hearing. You feel me? He kept me up on purpose. I mean, I stay up anyway. Normally, I be up playing my game. You feel me? But not yesterday. I was tired because I had to work. And then the night previously, I stayed up till 7 o'clock in the morning. But I was on live till like 6 in the morning. And ain't nobody come on my live that night. Because they were shadow banning me that night too. And I was tired as hell. And so I ended up going to sleep. And then I kind of overslept. But then I still end up going to work. Because I still got to get my money regardless. So I still end up going to work. And then I worked late. So late. So I was just tired. And my sleep had been bagged up. So I'm trying to get me some sleep. And you motherfuckers around here shooting around my house because you think I'm finna go live. Bitch, I wasn't even going live. Bitch, I was gonna take the fucking night off because I was exhausted. Not because a motherfucker put fear in me. Because I was exhausted from having to fucking work. And I was tired. So that was dumb as hell. Because I didn't even plan to go live until I was woken up by gunshots. Then I said, fuck it. I'm up now. I might as well go live. Because when I get up, I'm up. Ain't no going back to sleep. I'm up. So I said, fuck it. I don't want to play my game. So I just go live. Fuck it. Then I go live. Shadow ban me all last night. You were a hater. And these niggas is greedy. And that's what it is. And you know, the views ain't viewing like they used to view. That's the problem around this bitch. These niggas ain't getting no views. They ain't enough. They not getting enough views because if they was, they wouldn't be shaking down the internet like this. Somebody ain't making some money. Somebody ain't get paid by a celebrity no more because they ass done got locked the fuck up. That's what's going on. And that's what they mad at me about because I warned them that that's exactly what was going to happen. And it ain't just celebrities, it's bloggers too that got locked up. And I told them that all this shit was gonna happen. And I know they be replaying that in their mind like, damn, even though I don't like that bitch, she was right. At the end of the motherfucking day. And that's what people are upset about because everything that I said that was gonna happen, it happened. Or it's about to happen. Now, I don't know everything, but I know some things that I'm told. And when I'm told to tell other people, then I will. So that's what people is mad about. You can't get mad at me because I know the truth. And if you are, oh fucking well. I'm not here to please everybody. Everybody ain't gonna be pleased with what you're doing. Everybody not gonna be pleased with what you're saying. Everybody not gonna be pleased with what you have. You gonna have haters. Hell, even God had haters. Right? Even God had haters. So what makes us so different? I could deal with having haters, but when you take it to the extremes where you shooting back my career, you done lost your rabbit ass man. arguing by my house because y'all going through shit. Instead of just saying, I know my ex-girlfriend got an issue with me or whatever, but I'ma still, well, you can't contact me because we have a no contact order. But you brought that on yourself. You feel me? When you did what you did. Instead of you, and this is what's really so crazy for me. For a motherfucker to pick me out and say, I'm gonna fuck with her and then we gonna steal everything she got and then I'm gonna take her out. So while you had that plan, what did you think God was planning? Come on now. You could have came to me like a real ass nigga and said, I need some help. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I already got somebody, but I want to fuck with you too. And we need your help because we ain't got nowhere to go. You could have came to me like that and could have told me that you needed some help and I would have helped both of y'all. But the way y'all went about this shit and the way you been going about this shit, ain't no blessings finna come to you or that person. And that's merged. I'm a cool ass bitch. A motherfucker could have came to me and told me what the demonstration was, and I would have fell in line because a motherfucker was real with me about it. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you try to play me and this girl against one another and lie on my name and shooting by my house and hacking me, hacking my phones, my game, my devices, and all my internet, you ain't finna be blessed behind none of that shit. And then keep sending people toward me. I don't want none of y'all niggas. Y'all ain't got shit going. But plotting and setting people up. And then it's the same motherfucker that said, I don't know, I thought you was trying to set me up. You the setup person. I'm not finna be with somebody that's gonna hurt me. Lie on me. Try to steal from me. And certainly not try to take me out. I'm not. You don't get to live a prosperous life and you doing this type of shit to people. Lord knows who else went through this situation with you and these fucking people and these corrupt ass police in this fucking town. Lord knows how many other women have lost their life because of you fucking sneaky, slithering, reptilian, lion shape-shifting motherfuckers in this town. Everybody on fucking drugs. Everybody. But then you got the next person. I don't judge anybody that do drugs. But if you come for me, I will talk about you and how you do them and all of that. So just don't fuck with me. You know? And that's what people be mad about. Don't talk about me. And I certainly won't say shit about you. I don't have anybody to tell it to anyway. Who am I going to talk about you to? Besides my social media. And you stay shadow banning me, so you know what I'm saying? Y'all hoes be hating. They be mad about dumb shit. Oh, she got some nice clothes on. Oh, she got some nice shoes on. Or whatever. You hating on shoes and clothes and wigs? That's just material shit. If you gonna hate on me, hate on my spirit. Hate on that. Hate on my spirituality, baby. Cause I'm bomb as fuck. And I'm a bomb ass tarot reader. And people are so jelly about it. You know? And that's sad. And I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing because, people feel some type of way. But anyway, I got something that I gotta go and do. So I am going to be on here a little later. My golden family, I ain't seen none of y'all. So make sure y'all come join me if you can. And show me some love and support. I greatly appreciate it. And I just wanted to talk about what the fuck I've been going through and to let people know that, you're not going to intimidate me. And you're not going to use the police department to fuck with me. And you've been doing that. And so that's why I'm getting other authorities involved. And it's not the FBI. This is beyond the FBI at this point. And so I hope that you get all the laughs out that you can get out today, because from this day forward, things are going to change. Okay? because this was just too far. Too far. All right, y'all. My Gona family, catch up with your girl later. Peace.